It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. First down, Prescott. Pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Throwing, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it?
Boy, you don't want to play with me with no damn tight end angle. I'm the king of that shit, player.
Against their defense, but I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Third and long for Prescott. And that's complete to Jesse James.
Ah, shit.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
You see me standing there, player? You ain't see me standing there?
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Lord have mercy.
So the Lions offense.
You ain't even see me standing there.
Onto the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder
oh, you running that? You running that?
To turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Stafford. He's got a rifle.
You gonna do that? You gonna do that?
Touchdown, Detroit.
Don't play with me, pimp. Don't play with me.
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
Do not play with me.
Add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with.
Boy, this shit gonna get ugly. This shit gonna get ugly. I ain't even hit your ass yet with one of my offenses. I'm just running on you. If you can't stop that shit, you fucked today, Cliff. You are fucked today.
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
What you gonna do, Cliff? You gonna do that?
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Anything, at least 3 points.
I'm okay with that.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I'm okay with that.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. gun, here's Prescott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Shit, I ain't gonna trip on that.
It's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Second down now after the pass completion. Prescott from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's James.
That shit don't bother me now.
Right at the 40-yard line.
Next time you do that, though, I'm going to take it. I'm telling you that now. Next time you do that, I'm going to take it.
Who's usually going to win that one?
Next time you do that, just remember, I'm going to take it.
And make it a really nice tackle.
So completion on second down, that brings up third. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
I told you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield.
Keep trying. We keep trying.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And now running right through it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, you too easy. You're going to come out that cover 3 in a minute.
That's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys
you'll come out that cover 3 in a minute.
To roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Open space inside the 10. And he'll get
I told you, you're going to come out that shit in a minute.
A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
You're going to come out that shit in a minute. Sometime today, you're going to come out that bitch.
Extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Tell you, this shit finna get ugly, Cliff. This shit is about to get ugly.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
You going?
And he'll get
Where is he going?
26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately,
okay, then you can do that.
That first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards. A give to Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42.
I let you have it once.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Cliff, what you gonna do for him, Cliff? Cause this shit finna get ugly. This shit is about to get real ugly.
Prescott to throw it.
Boom.
Lions pressure, he's brought down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came
Cliff,
open.
I am a motherfucking beast now with this shit. This ain't the old never bet. Keep trying to tell you.
As you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And now here's a carry heading left. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
What? I'm probably trying to go for about 300.
32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talking about a defense being on their toes.
Yeah, go get the door,
what's
bro.
going to hit them next at this point?
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And room there to work it inside the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end. And
E, come on now. That's supposed to have been a damn score.
That type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
You got it? Oh, okay.
Defense has to stand tall here, 3rd and 1. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
What drive?
That one goes for 13 yards. And
I guess they was using it. That's ours? I don't know if it was ours.
Play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A handoff as they run the counter play.
Oh, you spent the wrong damn way.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. In motion left goes Jones. On 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
What?
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Scooter.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience. Yeah. You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance.
Oh,
I think
she's
they're
snapping.
Oh, this has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the
I'm going to take them to get their haircut. That's it.
They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
I'll probably take them probably about.
Try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On 2nd down, Elliott shifts past him at the 45 and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down.
You already done submitted to your loss. You run the same play 3 times in a row. Okay, dope. Got that.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. A give to Elliott running left. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
When you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Damn, I went out there.
And they're able to to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. A first down carry by Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the red zone now, Prescott eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I'm the king of that shit, pimp.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
My pleasure, Boo.
Now Prescott.
Woo.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. After the interception, here's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep up. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Oh, shit. Boy, this shit is funny.
Added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Prescott now. And he finds a man on a
Oh, you keep catching me on my goddamn
this
line.
one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. And now a first down following that long gain. Here's Prescott. He couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On first down at Stafford. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. In motion right is Jones. To throw on 3rd down. Stafford, and he connects with Ebron. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal. A handoff as they run the counter.
Oh, come on.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Fires one, but incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the 3rd quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's incomplete.
Ooh, drive on the ball. Anderson.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Collins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for
That's a consolation prize.
One thing I can say pretty
that's
safely,
a straight up consolation
that route is
prize.
not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
He's going to look deep down the field. He's got it at the 15.
Who is that?
Touchdown.
Oh, he got a little speed out there, huh?
A big
Got a
play
little speed out there.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to make things a bit more respectable.
Got a little speed out there.
So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
I need the ball in order to get my back. I need him to get about 220 today.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
He can get about 220, I'm good.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They run the counter now on 1st down. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now they try the right side here. just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That good for 19 and a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And the tight end Ebron in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Caught by Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. Right. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Boom.
2nd down, 9 yards to go.
Boom.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Don't do it, Cliff. Don't choose that one.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They start on the ground with Elliott. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Again, it's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 44-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Oh, okay.
As expected, they're under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jerry Davis leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. So here come the Lions now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action. Stafford. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, a ball may come your way.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some space here. Finding room to the 20. And down inside the 15 he goes. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 3rd down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And his kick here is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think
under pressure, and they got to him again. Tahir Whitehead in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Prescott flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Stafford going to throw it. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And out now come the Cowboys. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say,
and under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Yeah.
In motion, James, the tight end. A second down throw for Prescott. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Prescott. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
I'll take that.
It's James. And unable to
I'll take
break away.
that.
They stop him a few yards shot.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Throwing here, Stafford. He's going to fire one deep. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly
Boy,
has.
you is
Been pretty
complete
dominant
garbage.
throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coach.
I told you this shit was gonna get ugly, Cliff. I told you that. I told you this shit gonna get ugly, dude. I ain't even hit you with my. I ain't even went into my damn gun flex.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told.
Cliff, kneel the ball, pimp. Just kneel the ball. Because you can't move it. Kneel the ball. Get the game over with. Get the game over with, Cliff.
If you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going.
Look at that scoreboard. Realize how
You diving out of bounds, Cliff.
the whole deal.
Cliff, you diving out of bounds.
Forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Prescott now on second down.
Are you doing gonna get that man toe up?
It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout.
What you gonna do, Cliff?
That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
This mug then pull the goddamn plug. I want more XP on me, Johnny.